And another one is that no two magnetic field lines can ever intersect with each other. So two lines can never intersect with each other. तो lines हमेशा अलग अलग होती हैं. So why it is not true? Suppose for once we imagine that the two lines are intersecting, actually intersecting at some point P. So these two lines say KL and MN. So these are the two lines and they are intersecting at point P, and this is the direction. Then we can, at point P, if you want to find the direction of magnetic field, we can draw two tangents. So one uh, due to the line ML, another one due to line tangent at line KL. So we are getting two directions of magnetic field at same point. Now which is not possible and it is not practically also not visible. So if you place a magnet at one point or a magnetic compass at any point, you will find a direction, a definite direction in that compass. You will not see two directions. So there cannot be two directions of the magnetic field at a single point. So therefore, two lines can never intersect each other. Now magnetic field lines tend to contract longitudinally, longitudinally which indicating the interaction between unlike poles. Okay, so if we have two unlike poles, so this is north and this is south. So two unlike poles which are interacting with each other, then the magnetic field lines, they will tend to contract longitudinally. Okay, and this phenomena we had discussed in electric field lines also. So similarly, here there is a contraction in the magnetic lines. तो क्या होता है यहाँ पे, ये नॉर्थ से लाइन कहाँ जाएगी, साउथ जाएगी, और जो पीछे साउथ की तरफ जा रही थी अब वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होके इस तरह से साउथ की तरफ जाएगी. So this is how this is called longitudinal contraction. So जब दो unlike poles आमने सामने हो जाएं, so this is how the magnetic field lines shape up. So now this is the use of magnetic field lines, the use of concept of magnetic field lines, because we are now able to visualize the field, how the field has shaped up and two dissimilar poles have come close to each other when the two dissimilar poles are interacting with each other. So that is the help that we get from uh, the concept of magnetic field lines. Okay, and the lines, now in this there is a longitudinal contraction and there is a lateral dilation. The lines dilate dilate laterally. So whenever two poles are directly dilation away from opening up. So you can imagine it like this. So this is a one magnet. Suppose this is north pole. This is also a north pole and south pole. And generally, what happens? The lines generally are like this. So now the lines will tend to like this. So dilate. So we'll see a phenomenon of dilation. They run away from each other, so they tend to indicating repulsion. So this is how they move away from each other, and this is called lateral dilation. So they prefer to stay away from each other. So this is how the field will look like when uh, due to the interaction of two similar poles. So these are the properties of magnetic field lines. Magnetic dipole. A magnetic dipole consists of two unlike poles of equal strength. So the strength is equal and separated by a small distance. So magnetic dipole consists of two unlike poles of equal strength and separated by small distance. So example is bar magnet or compass needle. Okay. So bar magnet is an example, and compass needle is also an example. Okay. Between the two poles is called the magnetic length. The magnetic length of the dipole. Okay, and it is represented by 2L. And vector. Okay, so 2L we use for our own convenience. Okay, and the direction is from south pole to north pole. So the direction is from south to north pole. So it's vector quantity, a dipole, and has direction from south to north. Okay, so what is magnetic dipole moment? So magnetic dipole moment is represented by capital M and an arrow on, so it is a vector quantity. So it is the product of the strength of either pole, which is represented by M, and the magnetic length. So that is magnetic dipole moment. So M vector is equal to M small. That is the strength of either pole multiplied by the magnetic length of the dipole. So it is a vector quantity. Direction is from south to north. Like we had electric dipole moment, and the direction was from negative pole or negative charge to positive charge. Now we have from south to north pole of the magnet. SI unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square. From this expression we know in magnitude, say, is equal to, this is ampere meter, because the unit of the strength of the pole is ampere meter multiplied by the length, the unit is meter. So it is ampere meter square. Okay, in magnitude. So 1 ampere meter multiplied by 1 meter is 1 ampere meter square, is 1 magnetic dipole moment. So the unit is 1 ampere meter square, and it is also joule per Tesla. So this you can give. The unit of magnetic dipole moment is ampere meter square as well as joule per Tesla.